lot of good memories. We're not always serious. We've had a lot of fun on the way, as some of these photographs on the display will show you. It's a nice industry to be in, a lot of good fun, a lot of nice people. And we started doing sports turf contracting in this Manchester area. That led us into second-hand machinery, which led us into new machinery, which led us into staff, sales staff, spare staff, service staff, and we've gradually built it up. We'd like to say private clubs and sports clubs, football clubs and golf, but local authorities, well, we all know what's, cutbacks, etc. Standards are deplorable, really. Apart from one or two, there are one or two who've, in this Manchester area, who've purchased our equipment and seen a vast improvement.
Most of the machinery was bought from Campey. We've bought, over a number of years, I've bought machines from Richard as a contractor, as also an groundsman for Man United. It's pushing the boundaries more and more and more, and it's what you need, because at the end of the day you get an higher playing surface, quality playing surface. It's like a family business. Everybody helps each other, all the reps, and it's the machinery he's bringing forward.
And that's by using equipment and keeping the playing surface open, and at the end of the day it's more revenue for the local authority. Local authorities run properly could make themselves a little bit more money. When I came, in the 70s and 80s, there was pride there, because you had like county playing fields officers, or people who'd done the groundwork. They knew what was involved, what needed to be done. Now that has disappeared, so we need to possibly re-educate some of these local authority people.
We were invited down to the demonstration day, looked at the techniques and the machinery Richard was using, Campey's were using, and from that day, Richard and Simon of Campey's have supported us and helped us along with the machinery and how to get the job done, really. We won the IOG Outdoor Facilities Award last year, which was really good. That was excellent. And we've come a long way in 5 years, but we couldn't have done it on our own.
Richard's an icon in this industry over in the UK, and been in business 25 years. He's built up a substantial network, and up until recently I didn't know about him, but I was doing some research on drainage equipment, spoke to the suppliers in Holland who put me on to Richard, and I gave him a ring, and he invited me over here, and the rest is history.
We know that this last 2 years on the internet and things that are happening, inquiries, what we're getting from overseas, all internet based, and we come on the website and you take it from there, it rolls from there.
I always had a very good, reliable response, very professional, very business, and always had that, I would say, not just business but also human touch, which just the best professionals in the business.
We are very happy with this company because they give a good service to the customers, and we have a good cooperation with them.
They are known that they are experts in the turf industry, and they often make trips to Europe demonstrating the machines, and you can really see that while they are demonstrating, they are able to show that they also have a deep knowledge of the agronomy, which is important.
We experience Campey as a very active company, going all over Europe, as well as in the countries they are responsible for Fredo. Going to demos, going to all kind of organizations, loading the machines up again, and they are doing the job, which is very good.
I've been in the industry 50 years, and when I first started greenkeeping, we did it the old-fashioned English way when I was a young fellow in Australia, because that was the yardstick that we worked to. And I think there's a lot that our younger greenkeepers could learn in Australia about the English method of greenkeeping.
These new techniques, we're probably very lucky to be the company at the forefront of them, to try and bring them to market, and those people who've gone with us have seen a vast improvement in the quality and standards.
Campey Turf Care, certainly for us over the years, has provided a lot of platforms for us to present opportunities to greenkeepers, and we're very, very grateful for that, and we look forward to working with Campey Turf Care more and more in the future.
The strength of Campey though is they listen. They're innovators but also listeners, and they listen to the end user. What does he want? And what does a guy like myself who's producing this surface, what does he need to produce the surface?
When you see them surfaces on TV or in newspapers and think, well, we've helped a little towards that groundsman, that greenkeeper, that turf professional.
I've known Richard almost since the day he started, really. We've bought off him about 6 years ago, a 2 metre corral. We recently updated that to the 2.5 litre version, which has been a lot more efficient due to the size of our area. We've also got an immense shockwave, that does a great job. And just the service is second to none, really.
Manchester United, Real Madrid, Wimbledon, tennis, Castle Stewart golf, where the Scottish Open is. Further afield, into Europe, clubs, and slowly we're building up a good base. It's no use spending millions and millions of pounds on playing facilities, playing 100 matches and expecting it to just keep growing. You need to renovate with all sports turf.
Without a doubt, he's a straight shooter. We as Australians like that, and I think we've hit it off on that purely on that note. He doesn't talk bollocks. He talks straight.
Richard is seen in the industry as being one of the leaders rather than sort of following what has gone before. He has very much carved his own path, and that's taken many years, but he's got the recognition, or is getting the recognition now, that he deserves in the industry as being one of the leaders. And it has only done us good coming along with him in that journey.
I think Richard's basically one of the founder members of the modern day environment that we find ourselves in. I think the best thing about Richard is I think he helps everybody, not just the IAG. He was certainly one of the people that I would come to for advice and for a general chat. And I think he's welcoming. I think he's very open, and I think he's, as I say, I think he's a credit to himself and to his family and everything that he does.
I've had my 35 years altogether in the industry. Each time some of these younger ones, and there are 2 or 3 younger employees in my company who I think could take it further forward.